Welcome to Alphanumeric, a fiction and poetry podcast featuring pieces from the award-winning NonBinary Review. Today, Hand-Stitched by P.L. Watts. My mother made this purple poncho. She was not my mother. She was my legal guardian, my biological grandmother, my birth father's mother, the woman who raised me, or the main one who ignored me for most of my childhood. But she made this poncho for me when I was 16 years old. You can see it in the yearbook from my junior year of high school. And I've worn it for years to keep me warm, long after her emotions died with the death of her daughters, her body died from heartbreak, even after her spirit stopped haunting her grandchildren. She took a square of stripy purple alpine fleece. She cut a hole for the neck and stitched it round with purple yarn. This much, at least, would not have taken her long. But the fringe, that must have taken her hours on end. A longer sustained effort than any other she spent on me, perhaps. She, who was always sewing, who spent 8 months making quilts by hand for friends for free, for coworkers, for my younger sister, but who finally had to be shamed into making one for me that she died without finishing. She sent it away to the Amish to bind, and they finished the edges with quilted hearts that would have made her vomit to see. But she spent weeks and weeks adding purple yarn fringe to a purple poncho. The result is atrocious, and no one sees it anymore who's not inside my inner sanctum. We lived in Southwest Florida, and I was feral as a panther. The moment I turned 18, I raced away to North Carolina, to Louisiana, Vermont, New York, Massachusetts, Colorado, New Mexico, and all the way finally to Northern California, where I had to either stop running or start swimming. She died almost as soon as I left, as though my presence was a magnetizing force holding her particles together. The world has felt cold ever since, and yet, after more than 20 years, I still have this purple poncho, and it still keeps me warm. This has been Hand-Stitched by P.L. Watts, read for you by Lisa Quintana. Our music was Inspiring Cinematic Ambient by Lexan Music, provided by Pixabay.com. Alphanumeric is mixed and mastered by Zoetic Press. You can get NonBinary Review on our website, zoeticpress.com, or on Amazon. If this is your kind of thing, we think you'll love Zoetic Press's newest offering, Random Access Memory, nonlinear literature unlike anything you've read before. Check it out at zoeticpress.com/random-access-memory. If you like the podcast, please drop in and give us a rating or a review, and please subscribe. New work drops on Wednesdays. NonBinary Review, because humans are hardwired to tell stories.